Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV. It's Saturday afternoon, which means match day live. Today, the Gills host Rochdale, managed by Brian Barry Murphy. We are about 10-15 minutes away from kickoff. Team news is in, and thankfully, both skipper Carl Dempsey and Ollie Lee have recovered from knocks picked up in last weekend's victory at Accrington. So, Gills have an unchanged 11 from that 1-0 win. So, the team in full is Jack Bonham in goal. A back four of Ryan Jackson, Jack Tucker, Connor Ogilvie and Thomas O'Connor. Carl Dempsey will be alongside Callum Slattery at the base of midfield. In front of them two will be Jordan Graham from the right, Alex McDonald from the left and Ollie Lee in the 10 behind Verdane Oliver. On the bench, Joe Walsh is the sub-keeper, Robbie McKenzie, Stuart O'Keefe, Matty Willock, Tyreek Johnson, who's now signed on a permanent deal in the week, was initially on loan when he made his debut at home to Burton a fortnight ago. John Akindi, and also young fullback Harvey Lintott has been given the squad number 30 today. Must be another problem with Jacob Mellis, who unfortunately has not made the squad, but a good opportunity for young Harvey Lintott to be around the matchday squad. Whether he gets on is highly unlikely, I'd imagine, but good for him. Must have been impressive in training. In terms of Rochdale, and looking back at the notes that I made for the match preview on Thursday, obviously no Jim McNulty, he's suspended as I said. Paul McShane not in the team. Matty Lund, their top scorer with 9, does play, but Stephen Humphreys looks like he's injured again. He's not even in the 18, and I've seen a couple of comments on social media from Rochdale fans. Keeper's injured as well. They've got a young keeper, plenty of kids on the bench, so represents a good opportunity for the Gills this afternoon as long as we do everything properly. We'll bring you footage as and when the game starts. 5 minutes gone, first corner of the game's gone to the away side. A snapshot from the edge of the box, Jack Bonham's tipped it over his bar, but aside from that, Gills have probably had more of the ball and tried to do the pressing and get high up the pitch and get into offensive areas in times of territory. In terms of clear-cut chances, nothing's really happened yet. Like I say, it's been a battle of territories and that type of thing at the moment, rather than people getting it down and forcing keepers into saves. Clock's just ticked over the 6 minutes, still goalless. Another snapshot from Rochdale. This time it's the captain, Ollie Rathbone, fully 35 yards out, dipping and swerving. Jack Bonham does well to take a step back, gets a hand over the bar via the top of the crossbar. So another set piece for the Gills to defend. We'll stay with it. Here it comes now, out swinging. Alex McDonald's got his head on it. It's not been cleared properly yet. Jack Bonham's come and claimed it though. 10 minutes gone, still goalless, but the first 2 shots in anger have come from the away side. Game's just been stopped here though. Just stay with this a second. Jack Bonham's trying to kick it out of his hands, and I think Matty Lund might be getting a talking to or a booking. It's just gone through Jack Bonham. He has, yeah. Matty Lund's been booked for obstruction or fouling our keeper. Just looking at the replay now. Jack Bonham comes out, claims it on the edge of his 6-yard box, takes a couple of steps, goes to clear it. Yeah, Matty Lund just runs into the back of him. So first booking of the game. Still 0-0, 11 minutes played. First real chance for the Gills to load the box here. Tom O'Connor's just earned a free kick, probably 6-7 yards in from the touchline. About 30 yards from goal. Jordan Graham's trotted across to the near side as I'm watching to take this. It'd be right-footed and in-swinging. Referee's just putting the magic spray down and sorting out the one-man wall. Just waiting for it now. Referee's whistle's just gone. Comes the ball now from Jordan Graham. It's under it again. It's not beating the front man. He was doing that last week. That was about the only disappointing thing of his game against Accrington, and we've had to go all the way back to Jack Bonham. Still 0-0. Half chance for the away side, and it's probably the best opening of the game so far. A free kick given on the Rochdale right from a foul on Alex McDonald on the young winger bar. It's been whipped in by Rathbone. I think Matty Lund gets there ahead of his... Well, he doesn't get picked up. He's got a free run on it, and he's headed it into the floor, up and over the bar and into the empty Rainham. So a slight let off for Gills. 24 minutes played, still goalless, pretty even in truth on the whole. Free kick for Gills in a dangerous area. It's just outside the box on our left-hand side. Jordan Graham will take it again. Came as a result of a foul by the Rochdale defender on Ollie Lee, trying to skip the ball past him and run round him. And it looked like the bloke had him either in an arm lock or a headlock. And chance to get good delivery in here. It needs to be better than his last one, Jordan Graham. Here it comes now, flat and at the near post, and it's gone wide. It's poor again, and it's... just sums us up at the moment. It's been a nearly performance from the Gills. In terms of the effort and the work rate, I can't fault it at all. We're trying to press Rochdale. We're trying to stop them from playing out from the back. We're forcing them to go long, which they can't really do because they don't have a focal point in attack. but we just look a bit rushed and a bit harried when we get into the final third. Jordan Graham, 2 free kicks have been poor. Carl Dempsey, another one earlier, broke through, then had a poor touch and let the defender clear it. But nearly half hour gone, still 0-0, not really much happening. Just signs in the last 5 minutes that Gills are trying to keep the ball a bit better. We've just gone from back to front a couple of times, side to side between our centre-backs rather than going too long, too early. And it's resulted in Ryan Jackson being released down the right-hand side and earning this corner. So Tom O'Connor again will try, but he's gone short for Jordan Graham. Drop of the shoulder, right-footed cross. Into a dangerous area. Carl Dempsey's fallen for Ollie Lee. Keeper saved it. Still alive. It's going to be another corner to the Gills, but that's the best chance for the Gills so far. Ollie Lee having his shot charged down at point-blank range. We'll stay with this for the second corner. Gone short again here, and it's gone back to Callum Slattery, and the ball's into the box, and Verdane Oliver's bundled it in from about 2 yards. Gills lead with a minute or so to go until the break. Come on! All Gills since the goal. Another couple of balls into the box from Jordan Graham, who's starting to see more of the ball now. Jack Tucker's just put one into the mixer. Long diagonal has been headed clear. It's gone out for a throw this near side as I watch from Connor Ogilvie. Oh, he's put it down. Ryan Jackson's run across. Connor Ogilvie's going to go into the box and try and attack this long throw, I'd imagine. 20 seconds left of injury time, so this will be the last chance. It'd be great if we could pinch a second. Just waiting for it now. Can't see Ryan Jackson. Here he comes now. It's been thrown long. Verdane Oliver challenges. Defender ready, it's clear. Carl Dempsey, snapshot, blocked. It's going to go out for a throw-in on the far side, but I think that's going to be the half-time whistle. That was the end of the action for the first half at Priestfield, and Gills, despite not having as much of the ball as we'd like, lead. Do we deserve it? Probably not. A draw's probably a fair result on the balance of play. But in terms of clear-cut chances, Rochdale have had one. Matty Lund heading up and over from about 4 or 5 yards. Verdane Oliver's had one. He smashed it into the roof of the net from about the same distance. Aside from that, excuse me, the away keeper's not really had to make a save aside from that point-blank one from Ollie Lee. Jack Bottom's been forced to tip a couple over from range, but you'd expect him to make them. And Gills have certainly got something to hold on to in the second half now. Not that I'd want us to sit back and just settle for 1-0, but hopefully with Rochdale having to come out and try and make things happen in terms of looking for a level, it should open up gaps and we can play on the counter and pick them off. Certainly get Jordan Graham into the game more, Carl Dempsey and Ollie Lee as well, who've not seen enough of it in good areas. But the main thing is at half-time, it's Gills' lead by a single goal. Chances at both ends at the start of the second half. First, Jack Bonham makes a comfortable save from the young winger Barr, but then in his haste to try and get us on the attack, throws it against the back of one of the Rochdale players. Luckily, the ball goes harmlessly out to our left-hand side. Now we've got a corner at the other end, which has been defended well by Rochdale. The initial cross, that is, sorry. Tommy O'Connor's gone short with the corner. Jordan Graham's trying to isolate a left-back, but it's been too predictable at the moment. It's doing the same thing at the moment, Jordan, for me, which is just trying to go on the left and then going to the right, and the left-back at the moment's working out what he's doing. But still 1-0, 5 minutes gone in the second period. Gills on the ascendancy, and they got a free kick here in a really dangerous position. It's probably 23 yards out, wide right of centre as I'm watching it. Callum Slattery, decent enough ball into the box again, which was defended well, but Ryan Jackson pinched possession, and the Rochdale player didn't see him coming on the blind side, tripped him up. Chance for Gills here. Not sure it's the right angle for a shot. It'd have to be Tom O'Connor, you'd imagine, but him, Carl Dempsey and Jordan Graham are all over it, so we'll stay with this one. Jordan Graham, dangerous ball into the box. Free header, great save from the keeper. I think it's Connor Ogilvie. The young Rochdale keeper's kept it at 1-0. Connor Ogilvie, good header, but straight at him, and it's a super save from the away stopper. Great chance for the Gills to go 2 in front. Another half chance for the Gills. It's Tommy O'Connor driving from left back, pinches possession initially, does really well, gets into the box, then does one thing, doesn't really do one thing or the other though. It's a cross-come shot. Verdane Oliver can't stretch at the far post, and it was never on target. It's drifted out for a goal kick far side, but promising signs from Gills again, and they've certainly been the better side in the early stages of the second period as we approach the hour mark. Still 1-0 up. Rochdale are level. Somewhat out of the blue second period. It's Barr, the young lad again, plays it inside. There's a little flick over the top. It might be Rathbone. Players got in, and it's a really smart finish, in fairness, into the far corner across Jack Bonham, who forlornly looks across at the linesman in the hope that a linesman flag might come, but it never does. And we're back to square one again, Gills. 68 minutes played. It's Gillingham 1, Rochdale 1. Rochdale's tails are up at the moment. They've certainly had more of the ball since that equaliser. And just looking over at the far side on the screen, it looks like John Akindi and Tyreek Johnson are both stripped and ready for action. So change is imminent for the Gills as we look to get ourselves back in front and claim back-to-back wins. Ball's just gone out of play, so that change might be made now. 2-1 to Rochdale, so them changes are going to have to be made quicker now. It's Jimmy Keown again. Ball gets played to him, edge of the box. I think Jack Bonham's unsighted. He's gone near post. It's gone in the bottom corner. And Gills, relatively comfortable 5-10 minutes ago, now find themselves behind at home again. 2-1 to Rochdale with about 17 minutes plus injury time to play. Gills have made them 2 changes now in the wake of that goal going in and Rochdale taking the lead. Obviously, they were being made before that anyway, but it was Tyreek Johnson who's come on for Alex McDonald and John Akindi in a straight swap for Dane Oliver. So it looks like the same system. Johnson from the left and obviously now John Akindi as the target man. 77 minutes played though. Gills with a throw-in, but work to do as they trail 2-1 at home. 2.5 minutes plus injury time to go. Gills haven't done enough since going behind. The changes have not affected things. Big John Akindi's won a couple of flick-ons, but we've not got round him. Tyreek Johnson hasn't really seen the ball. In fact, it's Rochdale just had another decent half chance. Jack Bonham saved with his feet. A cross-come shot that was going probably off target, but Jack didn't know that. And Gills need some magic in the final couple of minutes plus injury time. Otherwise, it's another home defeat. Change for the Gills. 88.5 minutes played. Matty Willock's come on to replace Callum Slattery. It's now or never, but in fairness to Matty Willock, what chance are you really giving him making an impact and rescuing something for us with probably 5 minutes left, absolute maximum if you include injury time? You're going to get him on. You should have got him on 5-10 minutes ago, but let's hope that Matty Willock can have a positive impact. 3 minutes of injury time. Gills have got a long throw that's been bundled clear by Rochdale again. Jordan Graham underneath the Gordon Road stand will come and take this one. No, he's giving it to Ryan Jackson, who's going to go long. It's now or never for Gills. It's about 140 seconds left of this game. Staring a 6th home defeat of the season in the league down the barrel at the moment. Findy's flicked it on. Conor Ogilvy's trying to make something happen. Been bundled to the floor, but it's no foul, no appeal. Rochdale can try and clear. They've gone long down their left-hand side. Tom O'Connor's having to come across. That's a free kick to... That's definitely a free kick to Gills, referee. Given a throw and he's just pushed him in the back. Shocking decision from the official. Throwing for Gills deep in Rochdale territory. We're into the final minute of injury time and then we're in the hands of the referee, whether he adds on a bit more. Ryan Jackson wiping the ball under his shirt. It's going to come into the box. Here it comes now. Decent throw, flick on. No flick on. It's a Rochdale player who's won it. Carl Dempsey recycles it. John Akindi! 2-2. Gills are level. Come on. We've rescued it at the end. It's a brilliant finish from the big front man. And it looks like it's going to end up 2 each. Full time at the Priestfield. It's finished Gillingham 2, Rochdale 2. We'll take a point, I think, considering that we were behind in injury time. Fairness to big John Akindi, he's come on, he's won his flick-ons and it's a really smart finish for the leveller. It's another weird performance from the Gills. Last week we were good from start to finish and we thought if we could build on that and do that more consistently, we'd start climbing the table. Thought we started all right today. Then we dropped off, Rochdale had more of the ball, then we scored an opener and for the first 15-20 minutes of the second period we were comfortable. I didn't think Rochdale were causing us a problem at all. We've had Tommy O'Connor dragging one wide. The keeper making a huge save from Conor Ogilvy at 1-0. Then we concede 2 goals. Up against it, look flat. But credit everyone involved. We've kept going to the very end and that's all we can ask. And like I say, it's a really good finish from John Akindi that rescues us a point and gives us 4 points from the last 6 available. Thanks for watching as always. We'll be back Monday for a Monday review. And then I believe we have a Tuesday night game at home to Crewe Alexander, which will mark the return of former striker Mika Mandron. Please keep liking, subscribing, retweeting and doing all that you do. And until next time, up the Gills.